Hello everybody, today we'll cover the exercises Pali to English, lesson 16. All right. Te yenyan yatarang gamapadang ten upasang coming su. They went to another side of the village. Tata tasamsu ahutam koman chakpidang. There they saw lots of abandoned flags. Disva, having seen that, Pāļi and so on, Pahutang koma sutang chatidang. So lots of abandoned flags thread. Having seen that, Disva, a whole range of commodities of increasing value is enumerated, Pāļi or P, and so on. Pahutang suvarnam chatidang, a lot of thrown away gold or discarded gold. Disva, having seen that, Sahayako, Sahayakang, Amang Tesi. The one friend addresses the other friend. Yasako sama attaya itchayama sarnang va sana suttang va sisang va satchung va idang pahutang suvarnang chatidang. Oh dear, indeed, for the benefit of which we desire hemp or hemp thread or ... lead or silver. For that, we supply in square brackets for that benefit or for that sake. This lots of abandoned gold, meaning there is lots of abandoned gold. Tenahi sama tvangcha sanaparam chatehi ahancha satchubaram chatesami. Now, my dear, abandon the load of hemp, and I will abandon the load of silver. Ubo suvarnabharam adaya kamisamati. Both of us, having taken the load of gold, we will go. Ayankome sama sanabharo durapato cha susannado cha alamme tvampajanahiti. My dear, indeed, this load of hemp is difficult to carry, is both difficult to carry as well as well tied up for me. Alamme, it is enough for me. Tvam pajanahiti, you understand? So this was the first story. Second story, Bhutapupang anyataro sukaraposako puriso sakamha gama anyangamang agamasi. Tatadasa pahutang sukakutang chatidang. Once upon a time, a certain man who is a pig reader or pig breeder, he went from his own village to another village. There he saw lots of abandoned dry dung, sukha gutang. Disvana, having seen that, assa etata hosi. Of him there was this, meaning he thought. Ayang me bahuko sukha guto chatido amancha sukara batang. So this is a lot of abandoned hemp, not hemp, dry dung for me and food for my pigs. Yanunahang ito sukhagutang hariyanti. Supposing I would take the dry dung from here. Or what if I would take the dry dung from here? So uttara sangam pattaritva bahutang sukhagutang aharitva banditva sise ubahetva agamasi. He spread out pattaritva, his cloak, and having taken, or having spread out his cloak, having taken the lots of dry dung, having bound up a package or a parcel, having placed it or lifted it on the head, agamasi, he went. Tassa antara makke maha akala mego pavasi. While antara, on his way, a great untimely cloud rained heavily, pavasi. So ukarantang pakarantang yava akkanakha gutena makkito gutabarang adaya agamasi. He went. One second. He, having been smeared with dung up to the tip of his nails, so the dung having taken the load of dung which is oozing and trickling or dripping, he went. Maybe the other way around. He, having taken the load of dung which is dripping, which is oozing and dripping, and having been smeared with dung up to the nails, up to the tip of the nails, he went. Tam enam manussa disva evam ahangsu. Then tam, like a few men or some men, having seen him, they spoke thus. Kachino tvam barne unmato kachivicheto. Aren't you, kachino tvam, crazy, I say? Aren't you daft or mad? Or aren't you mad? Aren't you crazy? And here we also should understand kachino tvam. Katang hi nama ukarantang pakarantang yava akanaka gutena makito gutabarang harisasiti. For how can you carry the load of dung, or how will you carry the load of dung and smeared with dung, or the load of dung which is dripping, which is oozing and dripping, and you being smeared with dung up to the tip of the nails. Direct speech finished. Then his answer comes, Tumhe ko etam pane unmata tumhe vechita tatahi pana me sukarabatang hi. Bani, I say, you are indeed crazy here, or in this case, or mad. You are daft or crazy. For tatahi, this is maybe indeed, some just gives a little bit of emphasis. For this is the food for my pigs. And then direct speech finishes. Bhagava Rajagahe Viharati. The Bhagava, the fortunate one, lives in Rajagaha, in Rajgir. Ime Chandima Surya Parasming Loke Na Imasming. These sun and moon are in another world, Parasmin Loke, not in this, meaning not in this world. Kismin vo vikaho, kismin vivado. So with regard to what is this quarrel, is your quarrel, and with regard to what the strife or this dispute, meaning what is your quarrel and dispute all about? Evam buddhe anyataro rachamacho rajanam etatavocha. Here we should watch out for the locative absolute, which is quite obscure due to the missing of the noun or the pronoun, but this can also be, especially in this case, that we only have a participle and still have a locative absolute. So we should then translate as when this, or when it was said thus, a certain king's minister spoke this to the king. Na dani tena chiram jivitabang pavisati. Here, future passive participle. Now, dani, it will not be lived long by you, meaning you don't have long to live. So, ota ranya vipartisaro na karaniyo. This regret by the honorable king Bhotaranya is not to be done, meaning the king shouldn't regret whatever deed he had just performed. Nakko panetang porta para evang tattabang. O Portapada, now indeed this is not to be seen or to be viewed thus. Kinchit eva karaniyang upatchi. some business or the other arose. Upachi. Idang sevitapang, idang na sevitapang. This is to be pursued. This is not to be pursued, meaning this is to be pursued and this is not to be pursued. And of course, jivitapang, karaniyo, dattabang, karaniyang, sevitapang, these are all future passive participles in different functions, here, for example, as a neuter noun. Okay? Purnadasanaya, Tava Bhaveya, Subham Mangalam.